The first thing that you notice, I hope you notice in this problem, is the fact that you have fractions. And a lot of times fractions can be our enemies, but remember, fractions are numbers too, and they need our love, like all the other numbers. But also notice here that you have a proportion, and in a proportion, cross products are equal, which means if I do the cross product here of 4 times 2x minus 7, that should equal the other cross product of 3 times 3x plus 5. And by setting the cross products equal, all of a sudden, you don't have fractions to worry about. Now, in order for us to see what kind of equation we have here, we need to distribute and then determine if it's linear or if it's quadratic or something else entirely. So 4 times 2x is 8x. 4 times minus 7 is minus 28. Distribute the 3. We have 9x and plus 15. Notice that all you have here, the highest, most difficult thing you have is x to the first power here and here, which means we have one solution, but we can't get that solution until I get the x's on one side and the constants on the other side. So I'm going to choose to subtract 8x from the left and put it on the right side. By doing that, I'm going to have a positive coefficient for my variable, which is really the best thing for us. It keeps us from having extra steps later on. It keeps us from having unnecessary negatives. And to finish getting the variable by itself, we now have to move the constants from the right over to the left. And simplifying this, we get negative 43 is equal to x. But I understand if that causes some of you to feel weirded out, so you can rewrite this as x equals negative 43. So setting the cross products equal is one way of clearing that out. There is another way, though. So let me just show you that here off to the side. The other way is to take this equation and identify the LCD. Find that common denominator for everything that you see here. We have two denominators, 3 and 4, and we can identify that the LCD here is 12. If we do that, we can multiply both the left side of the equation and the right side of the equation by 12. If this truly is a common denominator, the denominators are going to reduce away. 3 goes into 12 4 times, and 4 goes into this 12 3 times. And so what we're left with is the equation 4 times 2x minus 7, and that equals 3 times 3x plus 5. And you'll notice that what I have right here is the same thing as what I have here in pink and blue, which means you're going to get the same result, x equals negative 43.